Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. Online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Right, right, right. Ah, again, I am opening 11 a.m. So yesterday, I drawn one diagram to you. So according to vendor company, Oracle Corporation, there are three important platforms available to you. That is theoretical study. The platforms are Java SE, Java EE, Java ME. So Java SE means standard edition. EE means what now? Enterprise edition. ME means versional name is micro edition. But someone will call it as mobile edition and machine edition. No problem. Because it supports development for machine. It supports development for mobile. You can call it as mobile edition or machine edition. Separate training not available on ME. So you keep that platform away. So we are concentrating on SE and EE. SE will support you to develop non-server applications. Simply you can say non-server applications. Other side you can say standalone applications. Core Java syllabus plus JDBC, plain JDBC syllabus, we call it as SE. Why I discussed yesterday to you means to give a information to you, you have been completed SE. Officially, you completed Java SE according to Oracle University. That's a concept. We are entering into EE part. So students should know you are entering into EE. EE stands for Enterprise Edition. How to identify Enterprise Edition means server-based environments will be there. Server-based application developments are available. So this diagram is the introduction diagram to you. What we are going to do from today. Sir, definitely one server will be there for us. In that server, we are going to load one application. That application is web application. Within that application, we are going to write one servlet and JSP, where servlet is going to take a request and JSP is going to give the response. And the request is taken from the web browser where our application user is available. That's the meaning of this diagram. According to real-time MVC application development, responses must be in the form of JSP. That's the meaning of it. What is servlet means? One platform independent Java program which is executed in server environment and interacting with the user through web browser. We call it as a servlet or server program. It's a theory. Here, if you see these two diagrams, one is client, one is server. Client server architecture. We call it as two-tier architecture, you can say. Then what is client? The user who generate request is known as a client. What is the client location for us? Means web browser is the client location. One small information delivered. What is server now? Server is nothing but taking the request, providing the response. Simply you can say service provider, you can say. It can take one request, give one response. These servers are available to you in two parts. So we are starting the discussion from here. So servers are categorized into two types to you, web servers and application servers. So start it today's class. Web servers will hold only web containers, will hold only web container. Web servers will hold only web container. Underline the term web container. Web servers, web servers will provide environment, will provide environment to execute web applications, web applications. Web servers will provide environment to execute web applications. Web servers are holding web container and provide environment to execute web applications. Web servers will generate generate static content, will generate static content. Web servers will generate static content, means HTML pages, nothing but HTML content. Content. HTML means static generally. Web servers will work with HTTP protocol, will works with HTTP protocol. HTTP means what? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Example for web servers is Tomcat. Tomcat server is an example of your web server. Look here. Only 3 points you can remember here. Web servers will hold web container. Underline this and keep it. Web server will provide environment to execute your web applications. It works with HTTP protocol. It works. Example is Tomcat. So these 3 points you should remember. Quite opposite to web server, you have application server. So who are attending full stack courses? Now I'll introduce web server. After me, your Spring and web service trainers will come. They will run one project. I also will run one project based on my content. I will run. They also will run one project to you. When they are running a project, they'll use application server. They'll use. I'll use web server. Means full stack student will get awareness on both servers in your course curriculum. Both awarenesses should come. Means full stack Java developer must know both servers. That's a course curriculum. But a single trainer will not introduce both. I will introduce web server. Other trainer will introduce application server. So what is this application servers? Make it. Application servers will hold web container and EJB container, web container and EJB container, web container and EJB container. Underline web container, underline EJB container. Here EJB means enterprise Java Bean. Enterprise Java Bean. You can say EJB. Right. Application servers. Application servers will provide environment to execute web applications and enterprise applications. Web applications and enterprise applications. Application servers will provide environment to execute web applications and enterprise applications both. Enterprise application means a security mode. Security is not available in our advanced Java course curriculum. So security will be provided by Spring Security module. Web service security means the two people will provide securities to you. So application servers will provide environment to execute web applications and enterprise applications. If you scroll up to the first page here, types of applications categorized into how many types now? 4 types. What are they now? Standalone application, web application, enterprise application, mobile application. Standalone means non-server. Web and enterprise is server. Understood this point now? Server. Server based means double E. Non-server based means AC. So here project not needed for you in today's trend, mean today's scenario. Today the market is expecting more from you. Because of this reason, we people means our advanced Java also becoming weaker only. Why means a student cannot give a time to that course. In a shortest period, he must go with framework only because competitions are very high today. So definitely student has to walk very fastly to stand in the market. In that process, the student is unable to spend much time in between. So definitely you are targeting enterprise application only. You are collecting web application from me and entering into enterprise application. To run this web application, enterprise application, you can use application server. No, sir, only web application means you can use web server. All of understood the difference basic, right? Mobile application different. That is mobile environment. Once I'm sitting in advanced Java room, I never think about a mobile application. You can leave it. These three are our target. So core Java related application not needed, sir. If I keep one project in core Java also, market is not validating it. because server not available, web browser not there. If you do 2-3 programs on 2-3 projects on core also, they will not take to considerations. The reason behind it is server is not there, what you will do? Our applications are minimum server based needed. So definitely these two are important for us. So today application server will support both. So our course started with that title only. I started on the day one generally. Today the two applications can be executed using one application server. Right. Now third point, application servers will generate dynamic content. Dynamic content means runtime data. Runtime data. Nothing but web service, microservice is the runtime data only. So application servers will generate dynamic content. Web servers will generate static content. Application servers will work with HTTP protocol, RMI protocol, and RPC protocol. RMI, RPC protocols. Not only these two, more than that, any other protocols it can work. RMI, remote method invocation. Remote method invocation. RPC, remote procedure call. Remote procedure call. Simply, application servers can interact with any type of protocols today. So many examples will be there for application server, web logic, web logic. If possible, I'll run web logic in the last if time provides. Generally, management will give a less time for me. So web logic, web sphere, JBoss. So these are the popular ones available in the market. Sometimes we show web logic to you in the last. I shown almost 10-12 batches. I shown web logic starting. Nowadays, time not given to me because students are running no today. Today students are running students. Immediately we are only sending for spring immediately because competitions are very high. If you neglect it again, this 2024 passed out people are writing examinations. I think they are writing examinations. Once they write examinations, they'll come to Amirpet only. Again, that are the competitors to you again. 2024 passed out will be dumped to Amirpet only. Again, that people also will start with the core advance within 4 months. 4 months for your job not there means he will stand in the line by August. So he'll call it as pressure. He will give the highest priority than you because he will work for 10,000 also. No, 10,000, 12,000. I know startup company also I will come. He will say. So automatically he is the competitors. If he neglect that 4-5 months, again September will come, slag hour. December recruitment. If you don't take a decision, February will come. 2025 password will come. That's the time will be very fast because I only said to stop working with core and JDBC, look for spring batch. Means what? The people are on the way. The pool is coming. Before them comes, you must enter into some company actually. In that process, you have to pick very fastly. No, our domains you have to pick more fastly. So these are web servers and application servers. Look here, sir. I want one server today. I want one server. In that server, I want to deploy my application. Our application is web application, and this room is not enterprise application because I'm advanced Java trainer. I had 3 technologies in my hand. Using that, I can develop only web application. Security is not under my control. Means Spring security not available in our course curriculum. So I cannot develop enterprise application. Whenever it is not enterprise application, I'll use only web server in my course curriculum. Web server best example is Tomcat. So we are downloading and installing Tomcat. All of you understood this point, right? So here, 2 containers I written here. One container I written web container, I set. One more I written it as EJB container. Enterprise Java beans means secured component. Wherever the security is there, their enterprise Java beans will be there. Security related aspects, they are going to run in the EJB container. Web container is for your web applications. Okay, right. Now, right, define web container. One interview question is there. FAQ. Define web container. Look here. Suppose one JVM is there for you. We'll say our bytecode is executed in JVM. We'll say. So whenever you say our bytecode is executed in JVM, if you say, this is JVM. Your core Java diagram, this one. Sir, whatever the program I saved with .java, after compilation, one bytecode will come. I'll give this bytecode to class loader subsystem. Class loader subsystem, runtime data area, execution engine. These 3 parts are JVM. This diagram is JVM. Why I'm showing this means I am loading the bytecode Java demo methods 1, meaning is Java command will specify to on the JVM and load this .class file there. Whenever you load .class file, one class loader will load it to one location. What is that location now? Method area where class loads. When the class is loaded to one location, the name is method area. When the execution started, your execution engine will come here. Daily you are coming to this room only. 9:30 means you will come and sit here. Why? Execution engine is coming here. So when I am coming here, you are coming and sitting there. No. This main will come and sit here. Why? Execution engine will come here. That is JVM nature. In that process, any object creation happens in the heap area. This is the nature of JVM. The same way, today, I am loading my application to server. Where? Server means where? I am loading one .class file onto JVM. Where? Method area. The student has to say that point, no? Where object is created? Heap area. Where execution happens? Java stack area. All are part of JVM only. All are part of JVM only. Now I am loading my web application into server. Where? In that server, one partition is there. That partition name is web container. All of you understood this point now? The partition of web server or application server, simply partition of server, because both servers are having web container, no? Right. The partition of server where web application is deployed for execution is known as web container. This web container internally divided into two sub containers. One is a servlet container, one is a JSP container. Two parts will be there. Because servlet program comes, it goes to servlet container. When JSP program is there, it goes to JSP container. Make a statement. The partition of server, the partition of server where web application, the partition of server where web application is deployed for execution, the partition of server where web application is deployed for server, sorry, deployed for execution is known as web container. The partition of server where web application is deployed for execution is known as web container. Bytecode is executed on JVM. Everybody knows. But Java developer knows where it is loaded internally, method area, where object created, heap area, where execution happened, Java. That visual should be there. That visual is there means you can understand the flows. Anyway, our application is loaded to server. Somebody will ask, in server where? Then you must say, what is the point now? Web container. Right. This web container, make it. This web container internally divided into the following, divided into the following subcontainers. This web container internally divided into the following subcontainers. SERVLET, servlet container, and JSP container. Servlet container and JSP container. Generally, you say sub web container only, but it has two partitions internally. Servlet will execute servlet program. JSP will execute JSP program. But JSP program is JSP program will be running under servlet only. It is a sub part of servlet, right? All of you clear about web container? Says or no to me, right? That is one executable component available part of server. Okay, right? Clarity will come. Whenever I'll draw the diagram of flows, I'll draw anyway. In that flows, the clarity will come out. Okay, right? Now make it. Star mark IMP. Installing Tomcat server. Installing Tomcat server. Installing Tomcat server. Step 1. Look here. Go to the browser, download Tomcat. This is tomcat.apache.org. It is coming from which company now? Apache Software Foundation. This is one product-based company which is releasing Tomcat. Like your Oracle, JDK coming from Oracle Corporation actually. From that Oracle Corporation, products will come. Oracle Corporation will release JDKs, database products, servers, tools, many things will come. Oracle Corporation is the biggest corporation. My suggestion, if you have a time, do the certification to Oracle Corporation. It's the biggest thing happening in the world. If you take a certification, that badge will come. Oracle professional badge will come. Once you take that, no, that badge will be attached to your mail ID. Whenever you send a mail, the badge will go. So you can find time and not now. First job. Don't do certifications. Sir, I done MTech, sir, PhD, sir, double PhD. Means job needed, no. First job remaining all secondary, right? First you have to gain one job first. That is startup company, that company, this company, sir. Salary not there also. Java is there means I'll go, sir. Java domain based company, you must start it. You must start to one person is there and he joined one company. They are not giving a Java. He resigned company and came out. Like this, three companies he resigned until he given Java. At last he got Java domain. That you have to do. Domain means that one, sir. Anything, sir. Means career will not be there. Sir, he recruited, sir. I'm sitting in front office means how? He recruited, sir. I'm doing telecaller means how? Java means Java only. Understood this point. If it select like this only, growth will come. Some companies will recruit in one and they'll place in one. If you compromise to the amount, growth will not come. So you have to catch the domains. Anyway, Apache Software Foundation is a company for what now? Tomcat server release. Now see. Can you see Tomcat here? Versions, can you see the now? Right. Tomcat 11 is alpha, means trial version. Officially, they not announced. Don't download Tomcat 11. Market is using 9 actually. Market is using 9. But your systems all is having JDK 17 or 21. Hope so. Yes or no? Na? JDK 17 above. You must not use 17 below. Java 17 above you must use. 17 or 21 you must use. The two are LTS products. Now, our Eclipses will be there. You downloaded Eclipse maybe 3 months or 4 months back. Eclipse is also latest Eclipse only you downloaded. So 9 will not work. No, 10. So all of you should download which one now? Tomcat 10 you download. Don't go with 11 until they remove this alpha. One day they will remove this alpha, means it is finalized. Alpha means trial going on. And understood, Jab? Alpha means a trial version. Trial version you must not download. Completed version is what now? 10. Market is using 9. Market not using 8. Over. Outdated 8. So they'll use 9. Only few companies are using 9. So better why headaches are for me. My job will come 2 months or 3 months. I don't know. No, sir. I'll work with what now? Tomcat 10. You're going to download and install Tomcat 10. All of you clear about this point now? Right. Write it. Step 1. Download Tomcat server using the following link. Using the following link. Just to write it and keep it roughly for document purpose only. Anyway, directly if you type download Tomcat, it will come. Right. Sir, while I am downloading, which one I should select here? See there, all of you. Which one I should select? Can you see the option installer here? All of you can see one word, service installer. You select this 10, Apache Tomcat 10. Okay, right. So this version by March 19, 2024. I clicked on that. 1 minute. Download Tomcat 10. Can you see here? Service installer for Windows. Can you see right? Okay. So anybody is using Mac OS means very hard because Windows based means clicking mouse and that is Windows based. If you want to install Tomcat in your Mac OS, you must do many settings you have to do. So understood is I also will use my for me also one MacBook is there. That MacBook I'll use only for chatting and that I'll use it. Remaining all I'll use Windows only. One company gifted me last 2 years back. One company I supported them and they gifted. The latest I'll open it, I'll see and I'll keep it. Whenever I want to install a Tomcat, I'll call hardware. Hardware engineer, sir, I cannot do this. At last, for me, two laptops are there. One is Windows based. One laptop I'll use for core and advanced. One I'll use for Spring. One opening and keeping laptop also there. That is Mac OS. Understood is fine, all right. Make support not available. We can do. Nothing is there. But student point of view, it will be very hard. If anybody is using Mac OS, you can come to me. I'll give a documentation. You can do it. I'll support it. If not, roughly I'm speaking, my hardware engineer will do. No problem. Roughly. Because all supports will not be there. Sorry, you know already. Mac OS complicated will be there. If anybody is using Mac OS, I don't have option of using Windows, sir. Means for me, document is there. I'll deliver the document to you. You can do it. Beyond that, click on what now? Service installer, you click it. Service installer, you click it. It will be downloaded. Whenever it is downloaded now, you can see here. Where is this? Can you see Apache Tomcat? You can see this option available in the downloads. You can see it. So click on it for installation. Make it. Step 2. Install Tomcat server. Means double click on the downloaded folder and start it. That called install Tomcat server. Right, look here. Where is this? For me, I'm clicking it. Double click on it, it will start. Installation starts. Click on S. We'll start it. So simply click on next. I agree. Now, here one option will be there now. Select the type of install, what you want. It will ask. You must click on full here. That I'm writing. Make it. While installation process, select the type of install. One option will come. Select the type of install. You select it as full. Select the type of install as full. Select the type of install as full. After selecting the type of install as full here, can you see the option next now? Right. So click next here. Click next. Somewhere the option slowly you do, don't do fastly while installing Tomcat. Slowly, step by step, you read it, see my document and do. Unless Tomcat server will not work, proper working will not happen, right? Carefully, one time process, no, do carefully. It takes 10 minutes time. Means to do the process. Installation millisecond only, but small points I'm writing, you have to observe it. Okay, right. So select the type of install somewhere option will come. You click on that full and click next. Don't do other settings, you don't do. Whatever I'm doing, that only you do. Okay, right. Click on next here. Click on next. Now here, server shutdown port -1 will be there. If you don't modify that -1, your Tomcat server will on and off automatically. The student will not understand why it is happening. So here, shutdown port, you have to change it. So actually, you can take any port number with the combination of 80. 80 combination, you can take any port number. So I am giving one standard port number to all in this room. The port number is 8089. So 8081, 8082, 80, like this, you can take any combination. 80 means HTTP protocol. HTTP protocol throughout the world, port number is 80. World accepted port number for HTTP protocol is 80. You take the combination of 8089, you take it. Make it server shutdown port. Write it. Server shutdown port. All of it take the port number as 8089 you take. Common port number to make your server to run. That's all. I am making your server to run. That's all. What is the Oracle default port number? What is the Oracle default port number? 1521. Company given. The same way, your Tomcat server default port number is what now? 8080. Remember it for interview purpose. Oracle product port number is 1521. Tomcat server port number is what now? 8080. Default port numbers. But here, you have to change that default port number. In your Oracle product, you not changed. I not asked to change it. I asked you to use it. But today, I am asking you to change it. HTTPR 1.1 connector port, web browser to server. One request coming or not now? The request is nothing but based on port number it will come. That connection establishes with one port number. Default port number is 8080. Change that port number. Make it HTTPR 1.1 connector port. HTTPR 1.1 connector port. Connector port. I am giving some port numbers. Use that port numbers. You can take 8081 or 8082 or 8083 or like this. Take the combinations of 80. You can take any port number. You use any of these three. Use it. What is the default port number? 8080. That point I'll write in the last for interview point of view. We are changing the port number. Okay, right. Now, after changing this port number here, this is the service name. Tomcat server service, not Tomcat, but sorry. Oracle product service name is XE or ORCL. What is the service name for Tomcat? Tomcat 10 only will come. If you download 9, Tomcat 9 will come. You can change the service name, but you don't change it. I am changing, you don't change it. Sir, why you are changing means for me already product is there now for me. Okay, right. Roughly 1011. Don't change this service name, leave it. Can you see one username password? Right. Give one username password by your own. So username I am taking as my name Venkatesh and password I'll take it as NIT. So set one username and password. Write it. You take your own usernames and passwords and don't forget it. Password. So NIT. Right. You take your username, password, whatever you take, write in the book and keep it. One day I'll ask you to log in. One day to run the application, we have to log in. On that it will ask login username and password. So create one username and password. Don't touch these roles. Don't touch it. It is auto generated roles. Can you see the option next now? Right. So click on next. Click on next. Click on next. After clicking on next now, it will ask, please select the path of Java 11 or later. Java 11 and above. Just now I asked to know 17 and above must be there. Of course, 11 also not there. This Tomcat 10 will support Java 11 and above. Understand this point now? Java 9 will support 8. Java 10 will not support 8. It will support 11 and above. Better you have in 17 or 21. Okay, right. For me, automatically 8 is taken because my system is having 8. For you, only one product is there, I think. JDK 17 or 21. Don't use 22. Don't use 18. Don't use 19. They're all trial products. You must use 17 or you must use 21. Now, I am selecting the JDK. It asked me what now? JRE. So JRE is a inbuilt to JDK nowadays. Okay, right. Browse. Click on it and browse. In C drive, program files, Java. What is the JDK I'm taking here now? This is a JDK. I took JDK 17 or not now here. For you, automatically will come. If not, you take the JDK. JDK inbuilt with JRE. It will accept it. All of you understood this point? Right. I'm not writing this point there. You must observe it. Okay, right. So JRE will be taken in the form of JDK. If you have one product, it will take automatically. It will take. Suppose two products are there, it shows the ambiguity and take the lowest version. You have to select correctly which version you are using. Click on next. When you click on next now, it will ask. Now here, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10.1, Tomcat 10.11, like will take it. This is called destination folder. Don't take this much of lengthy now. So simply decrease that path. You remove this and install in C drive directly. Can you see C drive, Tomcat 10 directly? Remove that all path. You remove it. Because some students will come to me, sir, I installed, sir. I don't know, sir, where it is installed, they'll say. The reason behind that is they'll be clicking fastly and come. Some people will have habit, no? Enter, 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 they'll press it. After that, they'll come to me because one day I will ask to show that servlet API jar, sir. I cannot find my product, sir, he'll say. The reason it is where it is saved also, he cannot see. Why this headache to me? Because one day I only will ask you to go and search it. Understood this point? All right. Directly save in the C drive. You can see the folders now. Right. Follow the technique. One day you have to open that Tomcat and you have to do some works in that server. So directly C drive and do it. Can you see the option here now? Install. All of understood the points? Say sir no to me. Right. So only space required for 21 MB, very less memory. Within few select minutes, the installation will be completed. I am canceling. The reason for me already Tomcat is there. Okay, right. Click yes. So installation completed. After installation, see in the C drive, for me folder is there. Like this, you must see C drive, Tomcat. So easily you can find the folder. Okay, right. Now, sir, Tomcat installation completed. Next, what, sir? Make it. Step 3. Start the Tomcat server. Start the Tomcat server. Start the Tomcat server. Sir, how to start this server means you have to start it now. One installation completed means you have to start the Tomcat server. Now, how to start it means C drive, Tomcat 10. Can you see the option bin here? Right. Bin here. Can you see startup? All of you can see this startup. R1 service thread is there, Tomcat 10W. You can click on this or you can click on this. Anyone. Right. To start Tomcat server, click START, startup or Tomcat 10W. To start Tomcat server, click startup or Tomcat 10W file from bin folder of Tomcat. To start Tomcat server, click startup or Tomcat 10W from bin folder of Tomcat. Generally, this startup will not work for many people. If any virus is there, it will not start. So you take the support of service thread. You click on this, it will work. The other given two options. If any problem is there in your system environment, the service will not be started. You can start the service from here. Tomcat 10W. That path I am writing here. C drive, Tomcat 10.1 bin. In that bin, you can find one file known as startup or Tomcat 10W. Now look here. Now I am starting the Tomcat. Sir, we downloaded the Tomcat server. Tomcat server we downloaded, which is identified with the port number 8082 or 8081 something. This is the port number of Tomcat. We are going to start it. Tomcat 10W. Double click it. It will ask. Click on yes. Service status is stopped. Here one option is there, start. So click on this start. The Tomcat server will be started. Now started. Service status is started. Click on OK. Now service has been started. Now Tomcat is running in your system in the background. Now you have to access that Tomcat. Now open the web browser. Open the web browser. So web browser means our client location. Now, after opening web browser, in this web browser, the user has to type Tomcat. How will type now? Sir, here http colon local host colon 8082. He has to type this address. I am going to type this address. In the address bar, we are going to type it. So web browser, from web browser, I am saying, I want to communicate with the server running on port number 8082, which is available in the same computer. Connect it. HTTP means connect. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. There are given a setting, no? HTTP slash 1.1 connector port is 8081 or 8082 I given. Now from here, the request will be taken. And the Tomcat server will be responding back. It sends one page, one response it sends. Whenever it finds the Tomcat, it sends one response, it send it. See there. I am opening web browser. I am typing http colon local host colon 8082. Now the Tomcat will give a response to me. Yes, I am available. It is saying. Understood this point or right? Yes or no now? Now, once the Tomcat is responding, now you have to load one program to Tomcat. That answer will come. First, the Tomcat should respond first. Sir, Tomcat is responding now. Tomcat is responding. Now, in the Tomcat, nobody is there. No, the answer not coming. Now, write one Java program and load to Tomcat. Answer will come. Now, the Tomcat server is empty. No, answer not coming. So, now, make it step 4. Open web browser. Open web browser and type the following URL to connect Tomcat server. To connect Tomcat server. Open web browser and type the following URL to connect Tomcat server. So HTTP local host colon 8082. So my port number is 8082. Here, type your port number after installation. Whatever the port number you are going to give, that port number you must use. Sir, I given 81 means use 8081. Sir, I took 84 means 8084 you give it. That response is coming means your Tomcat server is ready. Response not coming means you not properly installed the Tomcat. Again, you have to redo the process until the response comes. So response is coming means Tomcat is ready. Now, just stop the Tomcat server. Stop the Tomcat server. So after completing your work, you have to stop the server. You have to start the server. You have to access the server and run the program. After work has been completed at the ending, you have to stop the server. So how to stop the server? Same process. Same step only here. To stop Tomcat server, Tomcat server, click shutdown, shutdown or Tomcat 10W file from bin folder of Tomcat. One shutdown option is there. If not, Tomcat 10W. Right. Let me stop it now. Stop the Tomcat server. Go to bin, C drive, Tomcat 10.1, bin. Here shutdown is there. If not, Tomcat 10W. Yes. Here stop is there. No. Click on stop. The service will be stopped. Click on OK. Now Tomcat server is stopped. You run once again. Now server is stopped actually. HTTP colon local host colon 8082. This site cannot be reached means Tomcat server not available. All of you understood this process up to here, right? So Tomcat server is ready. Right. Below this, draw the small diagram and keep it this one. At last, the server is responding to web browser. Server is responding to web browser. So this is the first work you have to do. Okay, right? Today, everybody install Tomcat 10 version, right? Okay. And check whether it is responding or not. Okay, right. What is tomorrow's class now? Sir, I know web browser. You people knows web browser. Yes or no now? And you know web browser technologies also. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, React, Bootstrap, dot, dot, dot. You are all masters in UI technology. Yes or no now? Right. You must be master anyway, full stack Java developer. No. I want a full salary for me only means, sir, UI engineer salary also, I only want. That only full stack, no? Full stack means what? UI salary only, I want. Database salary, I want. Java salary, I want. Tools salary, I want. Framework salary, I want. Your salary will be this much. Not only full stack demand. So here technologies you are ready because you spent 2 months time there. Today Tomcat is ready. Okay, right. What is pending now? Inside this Tomcat, application is pending. Whenever you want to write one application with the servlet program, we have to take the support of servlet API. You took JDBC API, no? The same way. Tomorrow's class, I'm going to open servlet API. Star mark IMP SERVLET servlet API. Tomorrow we are having a discussion on servlet API. If time submits, we are going to write our first program. If not, Friday we are writing our first program. How to run your program on your server based. Tomorrow total API introduction is going to happen. Java X dot servlet package. Right. Take a break. Thank you very much for today.